the page to load when I click on the top suggestion here. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It is a pretty long page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that top link now. There you go. Virtually zero load time. Basically what's happening here is when Chrome is pretty sure about the page that I'm going to navigate to next, it actually starts preloading the site so that by the time I'm done typing the URL or click on that top suggestion, it's already there waiting for me. I can build smarts into the browser to make the experience much faster. This stuff is turned on by default for Wi-Fi, but you can also turn it on for cellular data if you want.
Yeah, and a lot of people talk about mobile phone platforms. This is an example where Android beats everybody because it's a real operating system with extraordinary underlying performance, which enables this kind of pre-caching.
There you go. Let me show you another cool feature that I really like. If you go back to the device. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to navigate to
Actually, I'm going to put it on a new tab. So I'll start typing here, and again, it's giving me a few suggestions. Instead of going to the STM mobile site, which is really awesome, I'm going to go to the classic site, which is the one that I like the most, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And so as the page loads here, you see that it's a pretty rich website. It has a lot of links in it. With the big fingers that we all have, it's sometimes hard to precisely click on a link like this. So if you see there's some links here on the bottom, for example, that are quite small, you can read them, but they're hard to click on. So what we've done is we've built a feature called Link Preview. And what it does is when I click on a cluster of links like that one, it pops up a little window, and it makes it much easier for me to choose exactly that page that I want to go to. So I want to go to 10. And there it is. Next, let me show you how easy it is to navigate between tabs on Chrome. What you do is, in fact, there's a few ways, but one of them is you just gently swipe from the outside of the screen, up, so it's actually the other way, and it goes back to the previous tab that I was in. Of course, I could do the same thing again if I had more pages, or I can go back. It's just a pretty easy way to travel between tabs. And speaking of tabs, most of the mobile browsers out there impose a hard restriction on how many open tabs you can have at most on your browsing experience. In fact, even the original Android browser has a limit. Chrome for Android doesn't. You can have as many pages, as many sites open as you want. And still talking about tabs, we're going to go back to the device. I'm going to show you another way to access and manage your tabs on Chrome for Android. So I'll click on this little icon up here, and I'll watch how swift and beautiful it is to just play with these tabs. It's like I have a deck of cards in my hand, and I'm just flipping through them. And in fact, I can even pull a little card out with a swipe gesture, or I can put it back, pull another card out to look at that page. So it's all beautiful. And if I want to get rid of one of these tabs, I can just swipe it away like that. It's incredibly fluid, and boy, it's pretty satisfying to do as well. It's like I want to do this all day. So there you go. What do you think, Eric?
I think what you're saying is people. People have talked a lot about in ICS, High Speed Sandwich. We got the UI right. We got it right for a global audience, and we got it in a way that's particularly coherent. You see the UI benefits when you marry the Chrome capabilities on top of that UI. You're seeing it now.